Hello everyone, here is a third video about equivalent fractions. Now, sometimes we need to find the fraction in its simplest form. Why do we need to simplify fractions? Well, it makes it easier to work with the fractions if they're in their smallest form. And also it gives us a consistent understanding of what a fraction means. So 1/3 is easier to understand and visualize than 12 over 36. And also one person could say 12 over 36, another could say 3/9 because they're both equivalent to each other. And it would be easier if everyone used the same fraction. So that's why it's a good idea to know how to simplify fractions. So one way we can simplify the fraction into its simplest form is by using a fraction wall. So the first thing I'm going to do is locate 3/6 on the fraction wall. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to work my way up towards a hole until I find the smallest equivalent fraction. So if I go up, I can see that 1/2 is 3/6 in its simplest form. Now, why did I skip past 2/4 even though it is equivalent to 3/6? And that is because if I carried on up, there's another fraction that's still smaller than that. So while 2/4 is equivalent to 1/2, it is not 3/6 in its simplest form. Another example is 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6/8. Then if I work my way up, I can see that the smallest equivalent fraction is 1, 2, 3/4. I know it's in its simplest form because if I continue up my fraction wall, there are no other fractions that intersect it exactly. Another way we can simplify fractions is using our knowledge of factors. So in order to do this, we can find the numerator on this hundreds chart. There's 10, 10, 10, and we can record the factors by looking at the rows and columns. Therefore, I can identify that all the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, and 10. Now I need to do the same for the denominator, which is 12. So I find it on my hundreds chart. And I look at the rows and columns, and I record all of the factors of 12, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Now, I should have said this before. Factors are numbers that divide a number equally. In order to simplify this fraction, we need to find the greatest common factor, because the greatest common factor will show the smallest form that that number can be divided into. So the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, and 10. And the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Look at my 10. I can cross that off because it is not a factor of both numbers. And same with 5. We get factors of 12. I know that 12 is not a factor of either. 6 and 4 and 3 are not factors of 10 and 12. Now I'm left with the numbers 1 and 2. And the greatest common factor is 2, which means that I can divide both my numerator and my denominator by 2 to get my fraction in its simplest form of 5/6. Thank you for watching.